Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a review on the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I've been testing this out for about a month, I'd say. I went ahead and ordered this from Ulta's website before it hit stores officially, when it was still just online. This mascara is $24. I actually really like it, but I tested it out over me working, seeing if it smudged. I tested it out over me being on my church worship team under hot stage lights to see how it would go. And I've actually been wearing it without curling my lashes to see how it really does, if it really does anything. So let me just show you the applicator. I really like the applicator just because it's very tiny. It's a lot thinner than, say, the CoverGirl one, the one that I reviewed a few months ago. I really like this applicator. It's got a lot of short bristles, as you can see. Of course, it's the traditional what it feels to be rubbery brush. The formula is not too wet, but it's also not too dry, so I guess it's in between, which I usually prefer drier formula mascaras, just because I feel like it can hold the curl a little bit more, but nevertheless. So I made some notes about it on my phone, so if you see me looking down, that's why. I tested it out. The first day I tested it out, I went to work, and I work about I'd say 2.5 to 3 hours, and it doesn't smudge. I saw no transfer. It adds volume. I wouldn't say it adds too much, especially if you don't curl your lashes. That's what I'm finding these past few days. I've not curled them for probably, I'd say, at least 3 or 4 days, just to see if it does anything. And honestly, if you have lashes that don't already have a natural curl to them, you're going to want to curl them, because it doesn't really do anything if you don't. So that's kind of what I found with the volume with it, but it still gives some pretty good volume. Lengthwise, I do feel like it provides some length. Again, not a lot, but I still feel like it provides a little bit. As far as if you do curl your lashes, holding the curl, I wouldn't say it's amazing at holding the curl. I would say my lashes start to fall probably midway through the day, so I would guess probably, just to kind of give you a time, I would say probably around noon. So that's my one thing that I found kind of a bummer with it. The other thing that I do like that it separates my lashes fairly well. Again, not amazingly, but it still does it. The one thing that I don't love is the removal process. With the CoverGirl, just to give you kind of a comparison, with the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom Mascara, I have a review on that. I will link that down below. it removes so easy. It's kind of ridiculous. I can just take a makeup remover wipe and it's done. I don't have to do an extra step. As far as using another eye makeup remover product to get the rest of it off, I can use that and it's done. So that's what I love about the CoverGirl one. And I'm kind of comparing the CoverGirl to the Benefit Roller Lash just because I do love the CoverGirl one, and I haven't found one that I have loved in a while. So I'm kind of comparing this to that one. So for removal for this mascara, I remove it first with a makeup wipe, and it gets some of it off. Unfortunately, I'm usually left with, once I wash my face, I'm left with, it's all smudged down underneath my lower lash line. So I have to use the Purity face wash, which is fine. But for me, I don't like having to do an extra step to remove something. I want it to just come off really easy and be done with it. So that's kind of a downside to it. Yeah, I don't know. The removal is the one that kind of gets me. But the other thing is, if you apply a little bit too much, because you can, it's a buildable mascara, but if you apply too much, it can start to get a little bit clumpy. But that's not a huge issue, but just be aware of that. And on me, it flaked after about 9 hours of wear. I saw on probably the second day of testing it out. I don't know why it did that because it hasn't done it since, but it left a little bit of flaking underneath my lower lash line. So, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah, so honestly, as far as would I repurchase this mascara again, that answer would be probably not, just because it is $24 and it doesn't do what I want it to do. As far as I have another mascara that I can use that I love that does what I want it to do. And so honestly, if you love it, that's great. But for me personally, this just didn't cut it. So I would stay with the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom, just because that one is pretty amazing. So as I drop it. So I don't know. That's really just my personal opinion. It's a good mascara. I just don't feel like it does enough for me to pay the $24 price. Because that is a pretty high price, and I can get one. The CoverGirl one, I think, is like $6.99, $7.99, somewhere in there. So, yeah. So bottom line, not a great one, but yeah. So I wouldn't repurchase this, unfortunately. So that is it for this review. I hope this was helpful for you. And thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.